What's up, guys? Melissa and Mike here. Here to talk to you guys over the next couple weeks about the buyer's journey of purchasing a home from A to Z. And just doing some research, we've known that buyers do about 80% of their homework, if you will, online before talking to a realtor or a lender. And I think there's a lot of confusion out there to the client because there's so much different stuff out there on the internet of, all right, do I talk to a lender first or do I talk to a real estate agent first? So I'm a lender. Melissa is a real estate agent. So as a real estate agent, what is your opinion on who a buyer, their first step, they're getting ready to start exploring? Do they call a realtor? Do they call you? Or do they call me as the lender?
Well, ideally, the first step would be to speak to a lender, but a lot of people have a hard time discussing finances. It's such a fragile and uncomfortable conversation that people don't want to have. So most of the time, the first conversation is with a realtor. But we always end up obviously redirecting them back to you guys because we technically cannot start the home search process without knowing what they can afford and determining a budget.
Right.
So realistically, I mean, and that's how simple it is. And then also too, without a pre-approval, we can't submit any offers on any homes that they like because, the seller's going to question if they can afford it. Do they have the funds? Are they pre-approved for the mortgage? It's an invalid, incomplete offer without that piece of paper stating that they have the mortgage.
Agreed.
Which I always explain to people too why I really like working with you is because your TBD program.
Yeah.
I interviewed a million loan officers. I've been in the business for like 6 years. So my buyers have actually more buying power through your program. So if you want to tell people about that,
so
awesome.
and thank you for the compliment. So the TBD program that we do is basically we will pre-underwrite the file. If you guys hear me talk about a guarantee versus majority of our competitors who are basically hoping and praying that their loans will close on the lending side because they don't do enough homework up front. So beyond the pre-approval that we give you or give the client, we also will give you that full underwritten approval to where now the buyer finds their home. While you guys are doing the house hunting, we're doing all of the back end work to get them approved. This is being underwritten. And when they go to make an offer, I don't care if there's a multiple offer situation or they're looking for concessions, looking to negotiate the price. Now their offer gets bumped to the top of the list because, and dealing with me that I call the listing agent and say, I understand there's multiple offers or I understand, we're asking for 4% concessions. However, my client's been through underwriting. We need appraisal and title and we can close. And if we don't close in 14 days, then we provide that guarantee. And I hear guarantees of $100 and things like that. But our guarantee, if both parties comply, meaning everybody on the buy side and everybody on the list side, is that we will do a $500 credit to the seller or to the buyer and pay the seller $500 a day for each day that we don't close past the 14 days. Now, there is stipulations with that, but you also know that unless the appraisal was delayed on a full TBD, there's no reason that loan takes more than 14 days to close.
Exactly.
So this is just our little intro to a lot of what you guys are going to hear. Hopefully this informs all of our buyers. Melissa is with Remax Eclipse. We'll have her contact info on the screen and below and above, whether you're watching on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, wherever this is, and my info as well. So if there's any questions that you guys have, please feel free to comment, message us, or some other topics that you'd like us to touch on. But again, this is just an intro to what you guys are going to be seeing of the entire loan process over the next couple weeks. So thank you again. I'm Mike Hajar with the MPH Lending Team. And
Melissa Reyes with Remax Eclipse.
Thank you.